Hello, and welcome to Season 4 of League of Legends. Yeah, Season 4. And Shaco is looking good. Shaco is probably my favourite champion, really. He just seems to have the most appeal to me. I don't know whether that's just because he's really irritating to play against, or it's his voice or whatever. Plus the skin is pretty cool. But I think in Season 4 he's going to be quite good. I'm not going to say he's be prominent because no one seems to really like him for a jungler. I'm not sure why. Granted, yes, it is very early game orientated. If you fuck it up, you lose. But I suppose playing him again and again and again and again, you can not fuck it up.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Starting items haven't changed since Season 3. Hunter's machete with potions, pretty much. Although now you get a lot more sustain than you would normally because you get 3 health every hit, which is pretty good. Especially with the fear boxes because you get 3 hits anyway with extra damage. But let's see where the game's gonna go like.
Minions have spawned.
Is it gonna be interesting? Let's see. Also, I'm not sure what people are on about when they keep saying some junglers have been nerfed in the jungle. No, they haven't. It's like the way that the jungle's been changed is so that some junglers have been buffed so they can do better. And some junglers are exactly the same, except for they don't benefit as much as the other ones. Hecarim is still a good jungler. People have been saying he's not anymore. He is, so shut up. But less of that. And just here, you'll see, jump over the wall, press B, and I learned a nice little trick that I didn't actually know. If you press B, it cancels it, and your cooldown goes on, so you actually save time. If I didn't do that, I probably wouldn't be able to do this. Because she started red, and I go, oh shit. Notice that she hasn't quite killed the wraith. So I go, okay, that's my wraith now, and it actually kills a few of the little ones too. So now she's down on experience, which is it's a good start. But I think that she's obviously not got blue, so I need to run there as fast as possible. And just pray that their bot lane is not paying attention. Which luckily for me they didn't. Otherwise I would have probably died trying to do this, because my bot lane's too far away. They'd have to go through the tri-bush. Let's play the waiting game. She decides, oh shit, that is actually quite strong. All I have to do is do this and deny her it, because she's either going to attempt it and try and just jump in,
First blood.
or she's going to try and like steal it off of me when I try and get it. And I don't want to have it stolen. And I can see Ari moving towards me. Comes back for a third attempt. I ignite her, but she somehow manages to stay alive. Not quite sure how she managed that. But I know for sure that she's probably not going to come back this time. She's used pretty much all her health potions. I smite that and run away because I don't want Ari or anyone else to appear. So that's a good start. She has no blue buff. She's a very mana dependent jungler. She's basically just screwed for the early game, which means my team can feel free to push and probably not get ganked. And even if they do, they have free wards, so they'll know it's coming. It's nice to see that, at least from what I've seen, people are warding a lot more now, which is good, because whenever I used to play support, people just used to say, oh, you're not warding enough. It's like, well, you buy some wards then. My job to support, not to ward. I like kind of got pushed to the support job. Yeah, that was the one main problem I have with people in the solo queue, is that no one really likes to play support, and it's actually the most relaxed role. If you want to play a relaxing game, support's probably your best bet. Because generally speaking, support gets to watch and then take opportunity on when someone makes a mistake. Like the AD carry getting too close, or the support using their ult or something in a weird place, and then they don't have the ult to save themselves. I never really get to have a gank in mid lane, because she's always either away from the lane or Malzahar's quite pushed. Which is unfortunate, because that was the one I wanted to help most, because Ari can be a real pain in the ass when she's allowed to do what she wants. Also, this Fiora is quite good, although she did flame me quite a lot for her own mistakes, which is quite funny in its own way. Because I go up here to clear, because I know there's going to be a free ward in here, which there is. Not a free ward, sorry, just a normal ward. Gives me a nice 30g for free. And then you can see what she's doing. She's been really aggressive. Yeah, it's working out fine. Everything's K. And then I say, on my way. And she takes that as, okay, I'll just ult him. And I'll get right under the tower. And I'll die. And then I'm stuck, because at this point in time, all I have is the Hunter's Machete, and that doesn't work on people. But I still try to be a little bit useful. Try and get around the turret so that it can't see me. Don't manage to get enough damage off. Nearly die, but the box saves my life. That box literally saved my life. Potentially the game, I suppose. Think about it like that, and she for some reason thinks, oh, okay, I'll ult. Yep, ulting's gonna be okay. Oh wait, no, he's disappeared. Where's he gonna go? Oh, I'm getting chased. And if you watch the minimap, disappearing, disappearing, dead. Nice free kill for us, can't complain. And as you can see, Elise is having to just build tanky, sustain, because she can't do anything in a jungle, because they'll probably be beating the crap out of her. Another thing I've noticed is that the white camp isn't actually that good in terms of gold experience ratio. It's good if you are like mid to late game, but that's like about it. It's like having another golem to go for, but early game you might as well just ignore it, unless you're someone that doesn't really leave the jungle like Warwick or a Mumu or anyone like that. Early game you might want to go for that, just because it's not really going to do that much damage to you with sustain. Yeah, I've already got here the main item that I think Shaco is dependent on, which is mobility boots. As you can see, I've got 447 constant as long as I don't attack or get attacked. For moving around, that's more than perfect. It allows you to gank, it allows you to get away, it allows you to get rid of wards like this quickly and then run away. You can get from bottom to top lane in a good, what, 20 seconds? 25 seconds maybe? It's really a good item to rush. Instead of getting your attack damage and etc., you're probably better off getting your movement speed. Because if I didn't have this movement speed now, I wouldn't be able to go and defend this tower. because well, defend the tower, as I say that, but it does die. But he wouldn't die for it because he gets cocky. He burns his flash and he still dies. So he's out of flash and he died. That was not a wise decision. You have paid greatly for your mistake. I don't even know what that voice is from, by the way. It's kind of like a mix of Shen, Zed, and Nasus, I guess. Who let the dogs out? I missed that voice. Now he's got the visual upgrade, it's just not the same. I know they couldn't have got the same guy because he's dead, but it's depressing that they had to get someone else to do it. It doesn't sound massively different, but it's just not the same. It doesn't quite have the same depth to it. Right, so let's boogie on down to red buff. Yeah, working my way up to the Spirit of the Lizard Elder. That's the one I would go for Shaco. It seems to give you a buff in gold from kills and assists, and from both the jungle camps. Oh, that and the jungle camp, sorry. Yep, at least still building tanky, because let's face it, she can't really do anything. I don't think I've even seen her gank. Ever. Doing that one thing at the beginning
Purple team's turret has
destroys their chances of being useful to their team. I've now got like 103 damage, a lot of movement speed, 1 attack speed, which isn't that great, but I need items first. I'm super squishy, but highly mobile and with quite a bit of damage, doing a bit of warding as well. It's strange though how nobody really notices if you put a pink ward there. Nice pick up on his kill, giving an assist. Give me a nice 432 Gs. I just decided to use the ult just to try and bait him into running, which he does, but he wastes it. And then he dies. My turret takes the last turret shot, I think. Oh no, I did. God damn it, clone. Do your job. You had one job.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
At least still being as useful. I was going to say useful. As useless as ever. I go around because I thought Ari was going to be in that bush, and then Fiora wants to take it, and I think I'm going to smite it. But unfortunately, they have a ward, so I get jumped. I still get 2 assists, I guess, so there's 1. And there's numero dos. For you Spanish cheeky people out there, I said dos. In fairness, that could be French. I'm totally forgotten my language lessons too long ago. Yeah, that is French, my bad. Oh well, that just proves my inability to comprehend languages. Stupid dragon chasing me down. It's weird to see dragon leveling up. Wonder what ability he's gonna upgrade to. It'd be cool if there was like a random event. Dragon just teleports into one of the lanes. or flies over or something. Like a Pantheon, I guess, but global. Just in the middle of having a 2v2 fight bot lane, dragon just drops in. I hope your ass is ready, boys. I'm coming for you. Not that dragons speak like that. I must admit that the division system is so much better now. As a support or just a normal person in any lane or role. It's so good. Although someone's suggestion on one of the threads the other day was pretty good. The white camp should get a buff so that when you kill it, it gives you oracles for 2 minutes. That is a really good suggestion, because that would make me go for it. Because at the moment I have no reason to go for it. It's a little bit extra gold, but I can just do the normal jungle route and it wouldn't matter. The white camp's good, but you can still do blue, wolves, red, wraith, or blue, wolves, red, gank, or blue, wolves, gank. Or even just blue and gank. The white needs something added to it. It just doesn't feel quite right yet. Maybe the extra changes before season 4 officially starts will make it worthwhile, who knows. I know they're not finished with it, but at the moment it feels a little bit lackluster. Here's Fiora's second deadly mistake. The last one was kind of a mix of ours, so I'm not going to say that was her fault, but this one is definitely her fault, because I'm like, oh yeah, we can get this, and then I noticed that she dies, so I'm like, oh actually, let's leave. I ping, and I say I'm going, and I went to go here, just to check where they were, and then she dives in, I stupidly follow her. And now we both die. And they get free dragon. Although at least Elise is still building really defensively because she can't do anything. But they're still 6k-ish behind. And now I've upgraded to full Lizard Elder, and I've got a Bilgewot Cutlass. So now, if I'm behind them, I'll do like 180 damage, and that's without the crit from Deceive. So potentially doing somewhere around 250 damage. Oh, never mind, I actually waited and got full Blade of the Rune King. So now I've got 1.3 attack speed, which would be nice. It's weird how Malzahn never wants to lose. I did offer them. But oh well, Shaco can do a lot with a blue buff. Deceive, boxes, shiv, ult, everything, pretty much. at least still being as useless. 0-3-4. Not doing too great. What are you doing, Tristana? Get out! Get out! And then the Shaco clone saves my life. Nice one, Shaco clone. You had one job, and by God, you did it well. I don't know why I decided to just flip through accents or different voices. You had one job, you wee little Scottish bastard, and you did it right. Now you'll see that I've chosen the Blade of the Ruined King, but that's because it's fact that it gives you a massive attack speed advantage. I've got 1.5 attack speed now. And on top of that, I've probably got about, what is it, like 15% lifesteal? Don't know where that was going, sorry, I kind of fucked that up at the end. But yeah, I've got Zeal on top. But would you look at that? Look at all those pings. How do you even know what you're doing? Yeah, kind of just destroy them now. There goes Elise. He's Blade of the Ruined King, so he can't follow anyone. Boom. And I get pushed away for like the millionth time this game. Now, I didn't think they'd be silly enough to get caught, so I came here to try and get the turret, which annoyingly attacked me instead of the minions. But then they get pretty much destroyed. So I have to do this, which kind of is worth it, but I'd rather they just didn't die than I have to run away. Also, something I've noticed quite a lot is people, when they're really low and they know someone's looking for them, they'll generally stand pretty close to them, and I don't understand why. It doesn't cost that long to move a bit further away. Like, I moved all the way from next to their base to into our jungle because I knew that A, I wanted to more farm, and B, if I didn't, Lee Sin was going to come and find me because he's in there somewhere. He's still looking for me now. Although granted, at this point in the game, he probably should have tier 2 boots. At least he's got some form of footwear, I guess. Fiora going solo again. God damn it, woman! What the fuck is your problem? Well, it's kind of one of Shaco's kind of one of those junglers where you kind of don't want it to go on much later than this. He's good at assassination, but late game people stick together a lot more. So you'll have a lot harder, like a lot harder time. No, a lot more of a harder time trying to pick people off unless they're just really stupid. Either that or they watch a lot of Scooby-Doo. Let's split up. Bleh. Let's split up, gang. I don't know why they get really aggressive there. I really just don't know. I mean, yeah, she does die, but this is kind of unwarranted levels of aggression. I do that, and for some bizarre reason he didn't know which way I went. Because usually the puff of smoke gives away which direction they're going by which way it's facing. Or maybe that's just me. I want to kill this ward. They come. Fiora goes, oh no, I'm going to fight him. And I'm there like, oh shit. I actually probably should have. Nearly get away. Probably should have gone into their base instead of into them. But I suppose if I don't make mistakes, I won't get better. So, mistakes are good. It's not like I'm doing badly anyway. 7-3-12. The ideal game is where you don't die, yes. But if I don't die, I don't learn, I guess. But oh well. See, Fiora scores a bit worse. Because yes, she does have 11 kills, but 7 deaths. If you have equal kills to deaths, that's not an ideal situation. Because whoever you are fighting is going to be just as strong as you are. And your team might not be. So the rest of your team will be basically screwed if they focus you first. Lee Sin's still not got tier 2 boots. I have no idea why. At least still going really defensive for no reason. She probably would have fared better if she actually went down the damage route. Also, another tip for the Shaco boxes is, if you're going to place them somewhere like what I do there. Just put it somewhere where you know someone's probably going to run. Like, if they came to engage from the side, you'd know, and they wouldn't be able to get to you because the fear would kick in, and hopefully you'd have enough time to get away. Or you can attack someone and put it where you think they're going to go. This is where it pretty much gets to good game. Because if they come back, they're just going to get destroyed. They don't really have any damage other than Tristana and Ari. The other two don't really do anything. Because once Lee Sin's abilities are over, that's it. He didn't have anything left. Now I make a stupid mistake and think, oh, I'll go for minions, and then boom, on my freaking head. Now that's not how you were supposed to do it. But luckily, we have 2 people left. GG.